Happy Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I'm meteorologist Jaclyn Whittal. Here are some of our developing stories. Blizzard, it's still not done yet. Yeah, we'll talk about how much more snow you could see. All-time snow records in place. We'll tell you who finally, reached over 400 centimeters of snow. And here comes the sun. Get used to that. Although temperatures might be a little bit on the cool side moving forward, but the sun will be in abundance. Okay, so let's take a look at this departing low on the East Coast, still wreaking havoc, certainly in St. John's with the blizzard warnings in place and, blowing and drifting snow, heavy snow. We'll talk about some of the totals that we've seen from this storm as well. And then through Ontario, a couple things going on, a warm front and a cold front that extends back toward the west, some snow in Alberta. It's been some time since you've seen that, right? Blizzard warnings way up through the north, Churchill, Manitoba. We do have snowfall warnings in Crow's Nest Pass and Pincher Creek and Waterton Lakes as well. But our storm watch coverage, that begins right now. Here we go. So it's blizzard warnings widespread right across the whole island. I know we've had numerous flight delays through St. John's, school closures, you name it. Out toward the west, Gros Morne and Deer Lake, we're looking at a snowfall warning. This is how much snow you still could see, 15 to 30 centimeters from Clarenville, St. John's, all the way into Gander, down through the south, back through Wreck House, about 5 to 15 centimeters of significant snowfall, winds at 40 kilometers or greater per hour, and also visibility less than 400 meters. So we have reached all of that criteria with this storm. Blowing snow advisory still for you in parts of the Maritimes, Charlottetown. Let's take a look at some of these totals right now. 44 centimeters in Moncton, 23 for Greenwood, 48 for you in Charlottetown. And by the way, you've surpassed the all-time record for snowfall. I'll get there in a second. And Sydney almost at 60 centimeters of snow. Halifax 21 to 26, somewhere around there. But I find this interesting. Yarmouth only at 3 centimeters. And I think our forecasters really did a great job with that one because we talked about the potential for mixing through that area or even the dry slot where there's really no precipitation in that part of the storm moving over that area. And that's exactly what likely happened here. Charlottetown, you've picked up 400. Let's say this again. 463 centimeters of snow, and then last season 451. So yeah, even though we knew last year was a bad winter, even worse. Record-setting snowfall, but I'll tell you, us Canadians were tough. Even though they broke their all-time record, that was 275, so 275 centimeters of snow, and as we just mentioned, we have over 400 here on the Canadian side of the border. Tough Canadians, right? All right, total Whistler snowfall this season. This is where we need more snow. We don't have a lot. 489 centimeters of snow, the average at 1,164. That's because of that persistent ridge out west, right? Warm temperatures, dry conditions, lack of precipitation. Whistler has a shot of some snow today, and into the next 24 hours. But that ridge still persistent out west, as you can see, right through the better part of the week. But cool conditions setting up for the What a storm in Atlantic Canada. Happy Monday. Maybe you were digging out from another round of winter weather this weekend. It's Share Your Weather time, and I'm going to share with you a shot that was sent in to me that basically shows you what people are dealing with in Atlantic Canada. If you ever want to get in on this game, it's kind of fun. You can tweet me at JWhittal, TWN, hashtag it Share Your Weather, hashtag it Personalized Forecast, and then if I choose your photo or video, I'll give you a personalized forecast for your own backyard. So let's begin here. This is Kentville, Nova Scotia. This is coming from David J, and his Twitter is @swimmingly_. And basically says huge snow drifts in Kentville, Nova Scotia. Look at this. I mean, this is up to that looks like an awning. So it's as high as your awning. So David, good luck with snow blowing, all that. Lots to melt, of course. Here's your personalized forecast. It is going to be chilly. Yeah, looking at -5 today with a few of those lingering flurries, a wind chill feeling like -14. Then all week long, as we prepare for the first day of spring on Friday, it is going to be chilly. Is it going to be another blizzard? Unlikely, although we did see that this time. Here's more on the science behind the weather with blizzards. A white mare. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Well, what about a blizzard? How about that at this time of the year? Well, that's what our friends in the East Coast are dealing with. I'm meteorologist Jaclyn Whittal. The blizzard is still not done yet. We'll let you know. We'll time this out. We'll let you know when it finally departs. Some all-time snow records. Kind of saw this one coming, right? Areas like Moncton and Charlottetown all breaking all-time records for snowfall. And same with Boston, too, with our friends south of the border. Here comes the sun. Not the, what is it, the Beatles, I think, that sings that song? Yeah, Beatles. Yeah. Okay, everybody in the newsroom is like, yes, Beatles. Not the song, the actual sun is going to be on the way. So we'll talk about who's going to see that. Let's get into our satellite and radar. right across the country here. We do have some snow through the prairies. You see coming up on blue here, and then some green. That's rain just south of it. So you can see where that milder air is mixing in. A little bit of mixed precipitation in eastern Ontario. And then let's go to those warnings, blizzard warnings, way up through the extreme northern parts of Manitoba. And then also Pincher Creek and Crow's Nest Pass, Waterton Lake snowfall warning. Kind of odd, right? We haven't seen a lot of snow lately for Alberta because they've been seeing record-breaking temperatures. But yeah, this time we are talking about a bit about a snow blizzard, though. That continues. Let's get into our storm watch coverage. So blizzard warnings, you just saw the snowfall warnings. Here's how much, 15 to 30 centimeters. I have a feeling probably close to half of that maybe has fallen so far. We're going to get you the updated snow totals coming in as we get it. Gander, Clarenville, St. John's, easily a good 15 centimeters on the way. Wreckhouse, Marystown, Deer Lake, back to the west a little less. If we go to the Maritimes, who really got hit hard, blowing snow advisories now. So most of the storm is done for you, but the wind is still a factor. Sydney, we're looking at a freezing rain potential today. Sydney picked up 60 centimeters of snow, 51 centimeters of snow in Charlottetown, 47 in Moncton. Coming up later this afternoon, I'm going to take a look at how this forecast verified for us. So who saw the heavy snow, who didn't? Yarmouth only picking up 3 centimeters. Well, this is a whole lot more than 3 centimeters here, right? Yeah, that's a must-see video for today. So.